What's going on, everybody? Hello and welcome. In today's video, I will be reacting to a band called Aegis. Hopefully that's how you say their name. This is going to be my first time experiencing this act, and I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce their name, so please bear with me and forgive me if I'm butchering it. Anyway, the song is called Luha, and they'll be performing on the Wish 107.5 bus, which I'm a big fan of. They've got some fantastic quality over there. And these guys have been requested on my channel quite a bit, actually. Yeah, over the last couple of months, randomly in my videos, people kind of pop in and say, hey, you should check these guys out. They're kind of like royalty of the Philippines. And, you know, being stuck in my American bubble, I'm American if you can't tell from my accent, I'm basically subjected to only what's on the radio and what, you know, I see here in the States. But I love experiencing new cultures, new music from different parts of the world. That's just kind of what really gets me excited. So I'm really pretty excited to get into today's reaction. I hear some very good things about this band. Apparently they're beloved. They're kind of like the Bon Jovi of the Philippines. They have this kind of classic pop rock sound, and this should be fun. Oh, hey, if you guys are new around here, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm on a journey to try to get to 100,000 subscribers, and it would truly mean a lot to me if you wouldn't mind helping me out. All right, what do you say we get right on into this? Let's experience these guys for the very first time.
Akala ko ikaw ay akin, totoo sa aking paningin. Ngunit nang ikaw ay yakapin, naglalaho sa dilim.
So soulful.
Ninais kong mapalapit sa'yo, ninais kong malaman mo.
Okay.
Ang mga paghihirap ko, baliwala lang sa'yo.
Okay.
Ko ang may kapal, ngunit ako pala'y nag-iisang angat, naghahangad ng isang katulad mo. Di ko na kailangan, umalis ka na sa aking harapan.
Gorgeous harmonies.
Sabi ko sa'yo, ngayon ay naglaho na. At ito ang iyong tandaan, ako'y masyadong nasaktan. Pag-ibig ang pagsuyo na kahit nasa luha, mababayaan.
Love the tone as well.
Ayaw ko nang mangarap, ayaw ko nang tumingin, ayaw ko nang manalangin, nasasaktan ang damdamin. Ayaw ko nang mangarap, ayaw ko nang tumingin, ayaw ko nang manalangin, nasasaktan ang damdamin. Gulong ng buhay, patuloy-tuloy sa pag-ikot. Ngunit ako'y nasa ilalim, bakit ngayon nasa ilalim pa rin? Gulong ng buhay, patuloy-tuloy sa pag-ikot. Ngunit ako'y nasa ilalim, sana bukas na sa ibabaw naman.
Wow, that was incredibly soulful. That was incredibly soulful. So I did a little bit of research before I went into this song because obviously I don't speak the language and I wanted to kind of understand the lyrics a little bit more before I got into the song. And this song seems to be about empowerment. Yeah. The lyrics are kind of touching. It talks about loving somebody and even, you know, understanding that God even knows that you love that person and thinking that you are like finally in their embrace and something's going to come of the relationship. And then for whatever reason, it falls apart or the relationship might get toxic or even the other person might even use that to their advantage to kind of hurt you because the song takes a dramatic shift right after that. They start talking about the fact that like you were gone and you left and, you know, I was sad. But there's a positive spin on this. There's a positive spin as the song progresses, and it talks about more about empowerment, about saying, I don't even, at this point, I don't even care. I don't even need you. Life goes on. The big wheel keeps on spinning, and everything is going to be okay. So it's truly a storytelling song, and it's absolutely gorgeous. A couple things that I enjoyed from this performance alone. Obviously, the three vocalists here, they have some really nice, rich textures and harmonies in their voice, and it's incredibly soulful. I dig it. I dig it. I love the keyboard sound. It kind of has like that almost like retro, almost like, 80s pop rock type sound. The guitar tone itself has some good amount of drive to it, some nice fuzz to it as well, which just makes things seem a little bit more current and a little bit more, yeah, like a little bit more polished, like current. Doesn't feel so, I don't know, like a retro type song, even though it's mixing with that kind of keyboard sound. And then we have the drummer, obviously. So she's rocking a electronic drum set, which I normally don't like, but I think in a setting like this, you kind of have to use an electronic kit because obviously it's just going to wash all the other sound off. There's going to be microphone bleed and all the stuff that'll make the sound horrible. Bass is just perfect, sitting right there in the pocket and kind of kept things rocking along. But yeah, incredibly soulful, beautiful textures. And from what I understand too, I think three of these ladies are also sisters as well. And the only male in the band is the guitar player. It's just a female. It's a female band. They just hired or they have a guitarist that's a male, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. I know that these guys have been around for a little while, at least since like the 90s or so. And I can see why they're so popular. They're incredibly soulful. Their lyrics are touching. They have some really interesting tonal values. Their textures of the vocals are beautiful. And even though I couldn't understand the lyrics, but I read them beforehand, this song touched me. It touched me in a way that I think we can all kind of feel. We've all been in relationships that kind of fizzled out or didn't work, and things turned towards hating that other person or just feeling bad about the other person or whatever the case may be. I feel like this is something that just us as humans understand. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. But yeah, man, this was beautiful. I really enjoyed this. This was the first time I've actually seen a full live band on this Wish 107.5 bus as well, which was really cool to see. It's interesting to see the live dynamics being added to this kind of like in-studio session. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing more from this band. Is it Aegis? I think it's the Aegis band is how you say it. And Luha is the name of this song. Yeah, man. It's hard. It's hard not to feel a song like that. And one of the things that always fascinates me about, reacting to bands that aren't, here in America is trying to read them, trying to read their emotions. What are they putting into music? Why are they so popular in their region? What makes them great for, where they are? And it's a shame because a lot of us Americans just aren't exposed to, fantastic acts like this. We have to kind of go out of our way and search for them. In fact, that's the entire reason I'm even doing this channel, is because I got sick and tired of living in this American bubble of music and wanted to check out some other stuff and figure out, what else is happening around the world. And I've heard a couple acts from the Philippines. Marcelito is one of my favorites right now. And I got a couple other ones on the list as well that'll be coming out in the next month or so. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for spending some time with me. And if you're new around here, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you'd like to continue this conversation, I'm going to have some community links down below as well. We have our community Discord if you want to join our Otter Squad. That's kind of what we're called around here. And I also have my Twitch link if you want to join a live request show. We do those every Wednesday. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.